Whether you are a seasoned adventurer or you are someone that needs a car that performs perfectly in the urban areas and also in the Kenyan inroads, this car is perfect for that. I know most of you would say this car consumes a lot of fuel, but of course it doesn't. This car has a 2000cc petrol engine, and also you can get a 2.5 liter engine with the same setup. So right here today we have a 2019 Toyota RAV4 Adventure Package. This car is very, very nice, and I think you guys should check out a Toyota RAV4 on a serious note, because this car gives you each and every feature that you want in a car that performs well in the Kenyan market. Now, some of the things that makes this car impressive is a very good ground clearance. So if you want a car that will perform perfectly well in the Kenyan roads, Mali Barabara is a bit rugged, this car will do that perfectly. Another thing is that this car has a 2000cc 4-cylinder engine, which is very, very, very reliable. And also you get the resale value of this car being excellent. This car has been in the Kenyan market for so long, so mambo ya excellent resale value iko sawa. In terms of parts and spares, they are very, very available. This car has been in the Kenyan market for almost 20 years. So the mechanics and all the other people who work on RAV4s work on hizo parts zote. So in terms of spare parts and all that, iko perfect. Another thing that should make you buy a Toyota RAV4 is fuel economy. Now, talking about this 2000cc, inakupatia 14 kilometers per liter, and if you use the eco mode, inaweza kupatia up to 16 kilometers per liter. So this car is perfectly set up for the Kenyan roads. Another thing that you need that will make you buy this Toyota RAV4 is safety. So in terms of safety features, there are several safety features that you have here. As you can see, you have the Toyota Safety Sense in terms of the cameras that you get in front there. You have blind spot monitoring system. You have a number of sensors here that will help you park this car perfectly well. You have rear reverse camera right there. And of course, you have other features like blind spot monitoring system, lane keeping assist, and some other blind spot monitoring system. So this car is perfectly tuned for the Kenyan roads. And something that will come in as an extra feature is that this car has double sunroof, leather interior. You have multi-terrain select inside there, which is a combination of some of the things that we need in these local cars. So before you go far, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that each and every day you post videos, you get to see them. So this is one of those perfect cars that are tuned for the Kenyan market. As you can see here, on the lower side, we have this plastic cladding all around the vehicle to protect your car from the elements. If you're going to take this car to the Kenyan roads, this car is absolutely amazing. This car has 19-inch alloys, unaangalia hapa. 19-inch tires, some nice alloys, brake discs ziko pale. You get McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs. Alafu huko nyuma unapata multi-link suspension that is perfectly tuned for the off-road. So in general, the car looks amazing. Angalia venye inakaa. This car is good. I love this jungle green color. You get roof rails on top. On the back side, unapata a mini spoiler, some nice looking LED taillights. This is the adventure package, and you have a nice looking rear bumper. So gari yenyewe iko fiti. I think everything about this Toyota RAV4 is perfect. Ukiingia ndani, it is very, very spacious. Look at this. For the back seats, you get these leather seats here with some nice stitches. You have double sunroof for the back side and also for the front. And you have some nice looking headlights. Look at this. Look at this beautiful headlights here on the front. You have your daytime running lights, turn signals inatumia bulb. Kuna fog lights which are a bit raised so that in case kama bumper yako itavunjika, your fog lights will be in perfect shape. The grille is amazing. Grille yake inanikalia rugged. It looks like a beast. It's very, very beautiful. I love this new grille about this Toyota RAV4. Yeah, so this is a fully loaded Toyota RAV4. Itakupatia each and every feature yenye unaweza kuwa unataka kwa gari, which is pretty nice, simple and easy. Now, if you want to buy this car, the asking price is only 5 million shillings, and it is very much negotiable. If you think 5 million is expensive, then you can go for the lower versions of this car, of which unaweza pata na 4.7, and the lowest trim inatoka na 4.5 million shillings. Now, this Toyota RAV4 inakuja na 2000cc 4-cylinder petrol. You can get an option for hybrid. You can also go for the 2.5 liter, but this one is a 2000cc. Inakupatia 149 horsepower and 205 Newton meters of torque. Power is sent to all the four wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission, and of course this car is an all-wheel drive. So kama unataka gari yenye ita perform vizuri in all kinds of environments, this car is perfectly tuned for that. Now tutaanzia hapa mbele. You have a nice looking bonnet. Look at this bonnet, it's quite amazing. Iko fiti, simple, clear and easy. Iko na tu some growth hapa kidogo, at least kuongezea aesthetics na pia kuimprove kwa mambo ya air aerodynamics. Hapa mbele you have some nice LED headlights. On the top part kuna daytime running lights. Hapa kando pia you get some more daytime running lights. LED headlights pale, you get your turn signals. On the lower side kuna fog lights. Iko na some nice housing hapa. Of course it is plastic. The grill and the finishing of the front looks amazing. Hii grill yake iko sawa. You get the new Toyota emblem pale, a number of sensors. On the other side is just dedicated for air entry and the front grill ama front bumper of this car. A number of sensors for added safety, which is a standard feature in almost all these cars. For the higher trims, utapata some nice looking LED headlights, especially if you go for the fully loaded hybrid Toyota RAV4. From this side, you can see there are these plastic claddings zinakaa fiti. If you're going to go the off-roads, instead of hitting the body of the car, this part will take more damage, which is easy to replace. Naangalia ni plastic tu, unaweza order and you replace it easily. The wheel arcs pia iko na more plastic cladding, which makes the car looks good. It makes the car look good. Yeah, kitu fiti, I have no issues about that at all. Hii gari kama utakuwa unapeleka off-roading, first of all inakuja na some large tires, 19-inch tires with some nice heavy duty alloys na cheki venye ziko. You get some nice brake discs pale, so that kama utakuwa una cruise pale and you need to hit your brakes as an emergency, hizo vitu zitakuhandle vizuri sana. Pale ndani unaangalia uko na McPherson strut suspension, which is good, with some tube dampers pale, so that at least it absorbs all the shock when you're driving the car in the off-road setup. The rest of it, instead of hizo side skirts, hapa wamekokea plastic cladding pale chini, so that it can continue to protect your car. Hapo kwa side mirrors you get LED turn signals, which is very good. You get blind spot monitoring system on this car. On the top side kuna hizi mini roof rails inaka, yeah, these are the roof rails that are right now available in high-end cars, and these Toyota actually employs that. Keyless entry to the interior, a beautiful well-made design, which is quite okay. On the side, on the window panes, unaangalia kuna chrome on the top part. On the lower part there is no chrome, which is a good style, no complaints about that. Getting chrome on the top part or the lower part has no issue at all. Backside pia iko fiti, you can easily access the backside via those door handles. Hapa nyuma you get the same size tires. These are tires for the highway, some nice alloys hapa, a small size brake disc, which is okay. And then for the back side unapata multi-link suspension, which is finely tuned for the off-road ama for the roads that you get in the Kenyan market. Pale nyuma on the top side unapata aerial fin yako kazuri, nice mini spoiler, and you got a brake light on it, wiper for the back side, and of course you can see how beautiful the back side of this Toyota RAV4 looks like. Inakaa fiti sana. I love the design. On the taillights you have a mix of LEDs and bulb technology. Of course for the taillights yenyewe unapata iko na LED, alafu hapo kwa nitwaje side mirrors na reverse lights inakuja bado na the bulb technology. Hapo umekukumbusha this is a RAV4, alafu the package is adventure. So the adventure package carries more features such as the double sunroof and leather interior. This one has rear view camera ama reverse camera, so that at least when you're reversing this car you can easily see how far you are, and also kama kuna mtu atakuwa anapita pita huko nyuma you can easily detect them. Backside the rear bumper is quite large. Naangalia venye kako kazuri sana, quite large but looks amazing. A number of sensors to assist you in parking your car and also to improve on the safety. Some reflectors hapa na pale, and then of course you get some two exhausts, one on the left and one on the right. So we can say the RAV4 looks good in terms of build and design. Hii gari imekuwa in the Kenyan market for so long, so in terms of durability, practicality, it is proven. You won't have any issues, and I think the new shape looks much better. And in terms of ground clearance unapata 8.4 inches of ground clearance, so hata upeleke wapi haita scrape chini. Now let us jump into the interior. Najua kuna mahali mnataka kuangalia, but before you do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let us check the interior of this Toyota RAV4. Very beautiful design. I love the design that you get on the door. It looks amazing. Nothing fancy, but the design is good looking. Synthetic leather hapa, some nice stitches, brushed chrome, nice door handle with some rubber finish on the inside. Power door controls ziko hapa, storage space, RAV4 speakers, they sound pretty good, but for the higher trims, you get better infotainment systems. Kingianani, this is how the cockpit looks like. It looks modern. The finish is good. Get some orange finish, especially in the adventure package. Now you have these nice leather seats here, as you can see from the headrest. Leather finish, some nice stitches. Hapa katikati unapata lumbar support. The base area and the lower regions of the car is very much accommodating with some nice stitches. And of course, the driver's seat is electrically adjustable. So this seat is very well made, so that at least it's a bit high, so that you can get a clear view of the road. Acha tukae hapa. Now this is what you get. You get this rubber steering wheel. For the higher trims unapata ni leather wrapped, which is still very much okay. Controls for the infotainment system is located on the left side. Adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and pre-collision monitoring systems all are set on the right side of the steering wheel. Some nice air vents, additional speakers over there. This storage space with rubber finishing, at least to make it softer. Controls for your headlights, and then you get these empty spaces. For the higher trims, iko na functionality, but for this one, because it's not the highest trim, you get some features missing. You get a digital display because this is a modern car, so you get digital display hapo. Unaangalia your RPM meter on this side, your speedometer hapa. On the other side kuna fuel gauge and your temperature gauge hapo. The mileage on this car is pretty low, 34,000 kilometers mileage only on this Toyota RAV4. All those notifications or every other feature will show up here at the center. Push to start, alafu hapo kuna this lever to adjust your steering wheel. You get an 8.5-inch infotainment system that supports Bluetooth connectivity, USB slots, and in other regions inakuja na Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Some nice air vents, your hazard buttons. AC controllers are good. They are centrally located, which is very, very good. I think this setup iko fit. You have these rotary controls and you gonna rubber finish. And then of course you still have these physical buttons here. On the left side, you gonna traction control, which is very good for a car like this. Utakuwa kupeleka off-roading, that traction control is very much needed. Hapa katikati, you have this storage space. Kuna rubber cladding kidogo hapa na pale. And for the higher trims, you get this part having the wireless charge feature. You get 12-volt outputs, a nice gear shifter. Hii gear shifter inanikalia fiti sana. It looks premium. It is amazing. And then on this other side, uko na your electronic parking brake. And then of course you have your driving modes. Uko na eco mode, normal mode, and sports mode. If you want your car to be more responsive, then you can activate the sports mode, which turns your speedometer into red. You can go back to normal, which it turns to the luminous white. Hiyo ni mambo ya kawaida. And then of course, if you switch to eco mode, it turns green. This means you get excellent fuel economy, which can push this car all the way to 16 kilometers per liter, but that majorly depends on your driving style. For the normal mode, mali tuko sahi, that's very much okay. Now, because this car is an adventure package, it is majorly meant for the off-road. So kama unataka kwenda off-roading, ama kama unataka tu gari yenye ita-perform vizuri in the off-road, and ama in the highways, then this is your car for you. If you want the normal driving mode, utai push to the at the center. If you're driving in places yenye kuna mud ama deep sand, then you just turn it to the left. It changes the driving mode yenyewe ina fine tune to perfectly suit terrains yenye kuna mud and sand. If you turn it to the right, it switches to locations yenye kuna rock and dirt. So kama utaenda places kama uko Kwale mahali kuna rocks and dirt, this could be the perfect driving style. Ukienda huko kwetu Eldoret, huko mahali kuna matope nyingi, then you can turn it to the left. Kama uko Zunguni mahali kuna snow, then maybe you can try the snow mode, but for now let us maintain it at the normal driving mode. Hill descent, huko kwetu mahali kuna some mountains na nini, if you're going to drive down a steep hill, then the hill descent feature will help you do that. The car will take itself down. Yeah, so this car is perfectly tuned for the Kenyan market, especially if you get these driving features here. Hapa unapata some large cup holders. So kama utakuwa unakunywa kamnyweso hapa kama kakinywaji, these will come in handy. You have a nice armrest, which is pretty good. On this other side, unapata a deeper storage space, alafu unapata 2 USB slots to charge your accessories. Dashboard is perfectly well designed. Inanikalia fiti. I love the stitches. These are synthetic leather finish. Storage space, you can rubber cladding pale, and then of course you get additional storage space on your glove compartment. Several speakers over there, and then of course you have this front passenger seat, which offers the same features, but the seat is manually adjustable, unlike the driver's seat. On the top side, digital rear view mirror, kuna space hapa for your sunglasses, and then of course you have this digital lighting for the interior. Yep, digital lighting for the interior. You get your sunroof opener, which is a feature that is available in this standard or in this Adventure RAV4, which is good. Some other cars will give you sunroof for the front side, but this one you get a panoramic sunroof, which means the backside passengers will also get to enjoy the sunroof feature. Hapo mbele you have your eyesight technology, at least to improve on the safety of this vehicle. Acha tuangalie the backside. Let's see the backside. Yeah, this is the part that carries some weight. Hapo kwa mlango, the door is perfectly designed. At least it opens up to almost 85 degrees, not purely 90. It can't open more than that. Alafu unapata this spacious backside. The backside is very, very spacious. You get some nice comfortable seats, so if you will be driving over long distances, your passengers will be pretty comfortable. The backside is amazing. You get this armrest here that comes with 2 cup holders. On this other side you get some nice air vents with 2 USB slots to charge your accessories. No pocket on this side, you get pocket on the left side, and of course you can fold these seats to reveal some more space for the back. So tuangalie the back side. In terms of storage, when the back seats are upright, you get 1000 liters of space. Yeah, so you get up to 1000 liters of space in a Toyota RAV4, so it is among those cars that are very, very spacious in terms of cargo capacity. Hapa nyuma kuna some storage space, kuna jacks hapa na pale. And yeah, I don't think there's a spare tire on this RAV4. Additional storage space hapa, 100 volt output, 12 volt output to charge your stuff. Alafu kuna some lighting for the backside, yeah, which is quite nice. You can still fold these seats to get additional storage space that can give you up to 1800 liters of space. Yeah, so if you're in the Kenyan market and you're looking for a car that gives you excellent fuel economy, excellent driving ability for the off-road and also on the highway, Toyota RAV4 does that perfectly. So if you like a Toyota RAV4, we have one here. Asking price is 5 million shillings, and of course it is very much negotiable. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Make sure you subscribe for more, and do not forget to comment, like and share. See you in the next one.